Hello, everybody, and welcome to Street Smart Investing. I'm Albert, your host, and today I'm going to be talking about the rest of the special dividend stocks. So the list I have today, it's about a list of 12 companies. Again, these companies may or may not pay the special dividend, but I did receive the alert for these stocks. So again, if they did pay it, it could have been last year or a few years ago. But again, we're gonna go over this list of I'd say about 12 list of stocks. So they're actually not only U.S. companies, they're like international small cap. It's just a wide variety of these companies that pay special dividends. So let's begin. The first company that I have is TOSBF. Let's see that. So it's actually Toshiba. They are over the counter market. Again, let's see. Let's read about the company. So they are in the consumer goods conglomerates. I don't think I have this in my. You know what? See something. Yeah, I don't think I have this list. It's a very small list. I don't think I have this list in my sector rotation. Oh wait, I might have it. Okay, I see other companies. Just wanted to look at that real quick. So we have Toshiba on the list as a special dividend payer. Let's look at the analysis real quick. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be clicking on the corporate actions and then I'll look at the chart, and that's pretty much it. I'll be doing that for every stock. This will be a quick video, hopefully 15 minutes or less. So as you can see, special dividends here, they have paid. So this is a Japanese, yeah, that's from Japan, Japanese company, Toshiba. I thought they did electronics and all that, but they have them as consumer conglomerates. So whatever. So yeah, they paid a dividend in September, and then in June was the special dividend. So I guess quarterly they pay a dividend. So pretty much every quarter they pay the dividend, but since they want to call it a special dividend, I think it was one of the biggest payouts. I mean, even in so even in March, I'm just looking at the dates. So I'm looking at the March and September, and it looks like they paid a dividend of 55. I think it's yen, the Japanese yen, and then in September they paid 31 yen. So that's a difference of. I mean, the highest one so far, second highest was the one in March. So it's only a $34 difference. But in yens, I don't know how big of a difference that is in US dollars. If anybody knows the conversion, I should have done the math actually. I'll probably put it in the description, the conversion rate. And again, even if I put the conversion rate, foreign exchange currency changes like every hour. So even if I did it now, within an hour it'll change anyway. So a more or less going rate would actually do the trick. So hopefully, you know, it's worth it in American dollars. That's all I'm saying. So even if you are invested in international companies, it's gonna get converted to U.S. dollars anyway. So yeah, they did pay a special dividend in June. And it says here they are a Japan-based company mainly engaged in energy system solutions. So there you have it. So the 1 year chart, you look at that, not too bad, trending up. It's been flat at around 30, 38.75. Let's go with that. Then the next zone I'd see is about here. Actually, about right there. That line. So that line is like 41.50, I would say. Crosses it touches a lot of points there. So around 41.50. So let's look at the 1 month. I said about 41.50. It broke out of that 41.50. Wow, it broke out a lot to, what was that, a 5-day? Oh, I don't like that. That's flat. So yeah, it's pretty flat. That does not look good. So the next company I have is REN. Let's look at REN. And I thank you guys again, whoever's watching. Oh, REN is delisted. This must have been this month, because when I did do the analysis, they were, yeah, it must have been this month that they got delisted, because I actually looked at that company. Again, the companies that I have on my list, they were actually active. That would make no sense that they were delisted. So I guess they're delisted. Yeah, the company was that bad. So moving on, RFP. I have RFP on my list. Hopefully that comes up. Has a horrible looking chart. Kind of lost there. So what's the lowest point? So I'm looking at $10.20. So what does this company do? They include market paper, tissue, wood products, paper. That's actually definitely a good, I would say, that's just my opinion. This is a very, very hard industry to compete with, because there's not a lot of it, and I think it's very important. And just because if they do just compact wood, I mean, toilet paper and all that, that's fine. But if they can actually do lumber, then they could get into the housing industry, which can require a lot of lumber and wood products. So if they can get into that, then this would be a strong asset, actually. Oh, they use it for power generation. It's okay, I guess. But I think it don't. See, this is the industry that I prefer. Paper and forest products. I mean, the paper products are okay, but this is the industry that I think it's more major, and this one's more minor. So RFP, so the Resolute Forest Products, so there you have it. They're at a price at around $12.48. Not bad. Not bad. Company doesn't look too bad with those numbers. So they did pay a special dividend. They did pay a special dividend in 2021. They do not pay an active dividend. Last time they paid an active dividend was in 2018. So at $10 earlier in the year, you would have gotten at least, if you invested in this company, you would have gotten at least 10% of your money back if you invested before March. If you invested even at the highest of this point, you would have gotten, let's see, at least 5%. You would have gotten at least 5% of your money back if you invested before March. Yeah. So anytime after March, anytime before March, you would have gotten 10%, 5 to 10% of your money back because of the rate of return during these months, and on top of that, the special dividend. And that's just me off the top of my head. It probably would have been a little more, but the chart doesn't look too bad. This looks like a company to keep your eye on. Oops, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I would say this company is definitely worth a look. Definitely worth a look to keep on the watch list. So they did pay a special dividend. So that's good. So next up I have is, let's look at the next one. UHAL. UHAL. This company pays a lot of dividends. I've seen this company before. They pay a lot of special dividends. I don't like that chart. The 5-day, I don't like it. It needs work. It needs a lot of work. It's at $736.99. Can you believe that? Market cap is 15 billion. Last 3 months, it's going up. Last year has been going up. So Amerco is the holding company for the UHAL International. I'm sure everybody has heard of UHAL. This is like a national. This is like an American company, like in all 50 states. Everybody should know who UHAL is. I mean, they do. They're most famous for like renting out the vans to move for storage. You could rent trucks, trailers, and all that. Yeah, you just rent them, and then it helps you to have access to move pretty much and load up your van. It's just a moving van, pretty much, a rental moving van. So as you can see, this is an active special dividend payer, but what they don't do is they do not pay quarterly actively. So let's rewind. Wow. Okay, let's rewind to the bottom. As you can see, in 2015, they paid $1, $3. So now in 2016, let's look at that. So in 2016, they pay a total of one dividend, which was $1, and a special dividend of $1, and nothing in October. So supposedly they had two payments, but a dividend of $0, but a special dividend of $1. 2017 looks like a big trend. It doesn't make sense, but they paid a special dividend in February and a dividend of nothing in February. Then in July, they paid a special dividend of $1 and a dividend of nothing. In December, they paid 50 cents. And that same day, a dividend of nothing. So it looks like they just pay. It just looks like their special dividends is basically their dividends. And they just pay as they go. That's what it seems like. What I don't understand is why they do not pay a dividend, but they pay special. Might as well switch the special to the dividend. Just to have, I don't know, whatever. So it looks like in 2020 they actually started doing that. So now it started to make sense. It kind of paid as they go. Usually companies just pay a dividend, and then the extra, the bonus, as I like to call it, is usually the special dividend. So in September of 2020, they paid a special dividend of 50 cents. And then that same December in 2020, they paid a dividend of $2. Now in 2021,